Greetings. I was walking one day in the mountains on the island of Crete when I came across a young man who was fearful and downcast. Failing to derive comfort and courage from association with his fellows, this youth had sought the solitude of the hills. He had grown up with a feeling of helplessness and inferiority. These natural tendencies had been augmented by numerous difficult circumstances which the lad had encountered as he grew up, notably the loss of his father when he was 12 years of age. I offered my services to assist him, but he was not inclined to speak, so I made a second approach to his soul. I then said to him, "My friend, arise, stand up like a man. You may be surrounded with small enemies and be retarded by many obstacles, but the big things and the real things of this world and the universe are on your side. The sun rises every morning to salute you just as it does the most powerful and prosperous man on earth. Look, you have a strong body and powerful muscles. Your physical equipment is better than the average. Of course, it is just about useless while you sit out here on the mountainside and grieve over your misfortunes, real and fancied. But you could do great things with your body if you would hasten off to where great things are waiting to be done. You are trying to run away from your unhappy self, but it cannot be done. You and your problems of living are real. You cannot escape them as long as you live. But look again, your mind is clear and capable. Your strong body has an intelligent mind to direct it. Set your mind at work to solve its problems. Teach your intellect to work for you. Refuse to be dominated by fear like an unthinking animal. Your mind should be your courageous ally in the solution of your life problems, rather than your being, as you have been, its abject fear slave and the bondservant of depression and defeat. But most valuable of all, your potential of real achievement is the spirit which lives within you, and which will stimulate and inspire your mind to control itself and activate the body if you will release it from the fetters of fear, and thus enable your spiritual nature to begin your deliverance from the evils of inaction by the power presence of living faith. And then will this faith vanquish fear of men by the compelling presence of that new and all-dominating love of your fellows, which will so soon fill your soul to overflowing because of the consciousness which has been born in your heart that you are a child of God. This day, my son, you are to be reborn, re-established as a man of faith, courage, and devoted service to man, for God's sake. And when you become so readjusted to life within yourself, you become likewise readjusted to the universe. You have been born again, born of the Spirit. And henceforth will your whole life become one of victorious accomplishment. Trouble will invigorate you, disappointment will spur you on, difficulties will challenge you, and obstacles will stimulate you. Arise, young man. Say farewell to the life of cringing fear and fleeing cowardice. Hasten back to duty and live your life in the flesh as a son of God, a mortal dedicated to the ennobling service of man on earth and destined to the superb and eternal service of God in eternity.
Greetings, my name is Fortune. I was the young man that Jesus just spoke to you about. I did put into motion the wonderful suggestions from this great man. My experience mirrors a powerful truth that even in the darkest moments, there's potential for profound change and growth. But as Jesus said, the most valuable of all was reaching for the Spirit that which lives within me, God's Spirit. I embraced Jesus' teachings and focused on the Spirit, thus transforming my perspective profoundly. So I lived out those teachings and subsequently became the leader of the Christians in Crete and the close associate of Titus in my labors for the uplift of the Cretan believers. I now had a life of purpose and connection with the broader universe. Jesus' teachings were pivotal in shaping my path. It was one of my darkest days, yet became one of the greatest of light. The day I met Jesus of Nazareth. Follow the life and teachings of Jesus.